Hello everyone, welcome to my video presentation for IBM 536. Today, I take you on a relative journey through the IRAMA 2025 Indigenous Rhythm Festival in Kuala Lumpur and show how the cultural theories we study in class truly come to life in real world setting. Let's start with the event itself. The IRAMA 2025 festival was a 3-day in celebration of Malaysian indigenous heritage. Held at Berjaya Town Square, I attended on December 14, where I joined a batik painting workshop, explored a cultural bazaar filled with handmade crafts and traditional foods, and watch live performance showcasing music and dance from various indigenous communities. The atmosphere was vibrant, communal, and deeply educational. To make sense of my experience, I turned to Hofstede's 6 cultural dimensions. These include power distance, individualism versus collectivism, uncertainty of avoidance, masculinity versus femininity, long-term orientation, and indulgence versus restraint. These aren't just textbook terms. I saw each of them reflected clearly throughout the day. First, power distance. Malaysia score high here, meaning hierarchy is respected. In the workshop, the instructors were often elders or master artisans. Participants listen quietly, follow instruction carefully, and rarely question or interrupted. It wasn't about authority in a strict sense. It was about reverence for knowledge and tradition. Next, collectivism and feminine values. Malaysia is a collectivist society, and that was visible everywhere. In the batik workshop, we share materials, help each other, and admire each other's work as a group. There was no competition. The focus was on community, care, and creativity, not on individual achievement. This reflects what Hofstede calls a feminine cultural orientation. I also noticed a strong long-term orientation. This festival wasn't just for fun, it was about preserving culture for the next generation. Youth were actively taught traditional skills, and while everyone was joyful, their behavior was moderate, respectful. This aligned with Hofstede's concept of restraint, where enjoyment is expressed within cultural norms. Now, let's layer in Trompener's 7 dimensions. This helped me understand the relational and situational nuances of the festival. Dimensions like universalism versus particularism, specific versus diffuse relationship, and how time is perceived. For example, I saw particularism in action. Instructor didn't apply rule rigidly. They adapted to who was in the room, and relationship was diffuse. Conversation weren't just about batik. They included family story, personal heritage, and life experience. It felt holistic, not transactional. I also observed ascription, where status comes from who you are, like being an elder or a cultural guardian, not just what you've achieved. and time was synchronic. Multiple activities happened at once. The schedule was fluid, and relationship matter more than sticking strictly to the clock. So, what's the big takeaway? First, cultural theories aren't abstract. They live every day. Second, festival like IRAMA 2025 are powerful space where value like a collectivism, respect for hierarchy, and cultural preservation are performed and passed on. And finally, understanding this dimension help us engage more meaningfully in a diverse world. Here's a quick review question to see if you were following along. Which strengthness dimension describes status given based on age or role rather than personal achievement? So A, B, C or D? Yeah. So the answer is B, ascription. So thank you so much for look up to my video presentation. So this presentation was prepared by me, Kamarul Azizi bin Sadan from group NBI 5A. Student ID is 2023276578. Thank you so much. See you again.